Namaste to everybody. Dear friends, I don't have any slide. I want to share my own experiences. I think that might be useful for you because that will be based on my personal practical experience. When I received the invitation from this university, the first time I was amazed and I was surprised and I appreciate it because of you had opened the opportunity for the different discipline. This shows the openness that you are ready to accept everything. When you are close, it is not possible to receive the appropriate information and adequate knowledge from anywhere. So I appreciate this approach, and definitely I can assure this whole entire institute, center and university, especially SWA-RIPA, will grow in the future a lot, and you will be probably number one in the India because of your this attitude, approach, and openness. You are ready to really accept. Now, I would like to thank you, the whole organizing committee, who has given me opportunity to deliver my talk, to share my experiences. When I was, reading the diagnosis, so I started to think, what is the meaning of a diagnosis? Then I went, as per the doctor, I know the definition, usual definition of the diagnosis, and you also know. But I started to discover what is the meaning of the each and every letters of the diagnosis. If you see D for to decide, to detect, and to declare. Then I for interrogation, investigation, and identification. Then A is the elements. D-I-A-G. G is the garbage. I will explain what is the garbage. Then N, needed. O, to be out. SIS, from the system. Now you compile everything. You are going to detect, to decide, and identify an element due to the garbage which are needed to be out from the system. And that is the diagnosis. Now what is the garbage? Whatever is not being used or which is not necessary now is a garbage. Most of the time we collect garbage. We have the things which is needed for us, we have. Even then we go and buy, we wish to accumulate. We should have that also, this also, blah, 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 so many other things. You know also that it is not necessary now, but I don't know when you are going to use that, and for that you are going to collect it. That comes under this under the category of a garbage. And another thing, that the things which you have used, but now you are not using anymore, that is also garbage. The same thing apply in your health. I will come in a more detail about this process. The Ayurveda is, if you explain the Ayurveda, is a science of life. Ayurveda means it's a science of life. But after reading and after a lot of experiences, I have realized that Ayurveda is not merely the science of life, it's a path of a balance. It's a path of a balance. The total approach, the purpose of Ayurveda to achieve a balance. Because you are going to diagnose something. So you can get lots of information from the different books about the sign and symptoms and the different kind of the techniques and tools. But I'm going to talk and to point out, are you really ready to diagnose? Probably most of the time not. Why? Because you are not using your own strength. Doctor in this period, they have a list of investigations. And when patient enter and just to speak, doctor, I have a problem in my abdomen, I have a problem in my joints and blah, blah, blah. Okay, now I'm writing this, go and further and go for the test. And after that, I will check it. Honestly, think about it. Did you really utilize your own power and strength to understand for what the patient has come to you? You have sent back for the list of investigations. Now, the patient is also thinking half-heartedly, but even then he is thinking, okay, let's go and to have a check. At least I will know something, what I have a problem. The doctor didn't tell, but doctor is right, I should go for a test for the full satisfaction. Then after he comes with the report, okay, now your cholesterol is high, your triglyceride is high, your blood sugar is also not normal. Okay, now I'm writing this medicine, go and take it. Fine. Just, can you feel where was your interaction with the patient? There is a missing. Probably you didn't interact with. Your methodology has interacted, you didn't. Don't forget, just before the Dr. Professor Suresh was talking about Jiva Shakti, pulse is a Jiva Shakti, is a symbol of life, and you must check it. But for what? Probably it can take many years to understand this complicated phenomena of Vata Pitta Kapha. But the first time I can tell you that if you put your finger with the full of love and compassion to the pulse, because of this is the Jiva Shakti. It's energy, it's a power, it's a symbol of a life, that the person is alive. And on that basis, with the notion of that you want really to understand what is going on in his body. With this intention, you can use a PI test. PI test means, this is the new word I am giving you. Probably you will not find it in any medical book. You go and examine your patient. If you know for what purpose you are examining your patient, you will get the answer. What approach you are applying and in which intention you are examining your patient, you will get the answer. And then after, if you are looking for money, if you are looking a pocket of the patient, probably there is a doubt that you will receive something. Definitely you will receive as a commission from the laboratories, because you have written the test. I'm sorry if I'm saying something wrong, but this is the trend and we cannot ignore it. We as a doctor, we know honestly what we are doing. So, here the missing link is your interaction, your own intention with the patient. Now, after this, when you touch with the full of energy, if you want really to understand what is going on, this is the micro exchange of energy particles. This is the exchange of energy particles which you are exchanging from you to the patient, and at the same time patient will also exchange the energy particle to you. I can tell you, because I have experienced it, you will receive some finest answer from the patient, and if once it's intuitively, you will be bound to say, okay, you are suffering from such kind of a problem, it seems. Is it there? Patient will be surprised and say, doctor, I didn't tell you. How are you telling this? It's not the miracle. It's not the siddhi, something which is not the divine blessing you are. It's your energy which you are exchanging with the patient. Remember, if you don't develop that caliber, you may not be considered as a healer. So, before the diagnosis, you should have some basic qualities in you, and this is not the one-time job and one-day job. It will take years and years to develop this quality. And to develop this quality, you are the best person who spares some time to meditate. If you don't meditate, and if you don't analyze to yourself, and if you don't clean to yourself, probably you will be blocked. In a blocked condition, you cannot, because your receptors will be covered. You need, as a doctor, to open all your receptors. And this is the message from the Kurds. If you read the invitation, they are open, and they have opened all the dimensions, all the areas. You, as a doctor, also should open all the areas for the diagnosis. If you are closed, you will not reach. We should be like, ready to accept anything, and anything is possible. Whatever you are looking with the open eyes, there are much more which you cannot see. But on that basis, you cannot say that that doesn't exist. The visible and invisible areas. If you are open, then your receptors will be open for any kind of information, even visible and invisible also. After that, what will happen? In any business, in any things, certain things you finally receive it. The output. Output is, if you cannot develop faith and satisfaction in your patient, whatever you want to give it, that is not going to help to the patient, I can tell you. So the first target and the process in the field of diagnosis is to develop and create a faith. And faith is, it's not only based on the so high technology, using of the high technology and the advanced tools. Faith is something, you can generate even without using so much advanced technology. It's a matter of your own thought process and your own interaction with the patient. Once the patient has developed the faith in you, whatever you are going to give him, it will work. Another thing, with your interaction and with your understanding, the patient will be satisfied. So the purpose of diagnosis is clear and complete, that whatever you have diagnosed, definitely you are a doctor and you know what is the problem. Most of the time, if you go more deeper inside, with the sign and symptoms you can find it out. What is the problem is there. But even then the patient, they don't respond, they don't behave properly, they don't have enough faith. So try to develop a faith. Another thing is very, very important, that is needed to be understood here. Everything is here. Is the tiny little head, is controlling the whole physical body. So, the confidence, willpower, during the process of a diagnosis, during the process of your interaction with the patient, if you can build up the confidence within the patient, the healing power will be very fast. The God has given that kind of a miraculous system in our body that each and every body has their own doctor within yourself. Unfortunately, we don't use it. As now, because we are not using our own strength, we are totally dependent upon the advanced technology of the diagnostics. So, because of that, our own strength is going down and down and down. We don't have that kind of the aura, we don't have that kind of the energy to convince the patient. Likewise, the patient is also having the same energy and the same power. It is a matter of you, how you are going to build it, to rebuild and to refresh it. It's a matter of you. How we as a doctor building the confidence in the patient, I can tell you, even a simple herb can give a miraculous result if you can build up the confidence in the patient that you don't have any problem and you are going to be healed very fastly. It's a matter. It all comes during the process of a diagnosis. Diagnosis is not that the patient has come and talked, you have written and given the medicine. It seems, because if you see, the garbage has to be, it's needed to be out from the system, whatever the garbage, because the garbage is something which is creating imbalance in the system. Imbalance. So the purpose is how to achieve the balance. Without removing the garbage, you cannot achieve. If you want to clean your house, first you will decide that the things which are lying down here that is not being used since many years, throw it. And then after, you start brooming it. And after cleaning this, then after relax, oh, now my room is so clean and good and giving me a nice feeling. Because there is a sense of a balance. So the Panchkarma is the one technique evolved by our ancient masters. They knew. It's like a cloth. We are using the cloth, after 2-3 days it's needed to be clean. It's a body is also like a cloth. Soul is inside. Body also needs to be cleaned time to time to achieve the balance. Because this is the house of the soul. So they evolved the technique of a Panchkarma, how to clean it. There are the different techniques. Pancha means 5. There are the 5 main procedures. Under these 5 main procedures, there are many sub-procedures to clean the whole system. It takes nearly 3 weeks to 2 months, 3 months time. And it is mentioned that everyone should enter into this cleaning program, into this detox program, into the Panchkarma program in the middle age of his life, many times. So once you clean it, you start feel it, that the sense of balance. And it creates sometimes the crisis to accelerate your own auto-healing system. This is my own experience with this cleaning program with the Panchkarma. Mostly foreigners, they are more honest. Whatever they promise, they do it. And it is very important for this health system, whatever the doctor says, the patient should follow it and honestly do it. Those who follow, they get the real result also. I have seen many patients and many cases after the Panchkarma, after the cleaning program, repeatedly, every yearly they come for this program because they have realized that whatever I have a problem, now I don't have that. And I'm feeling really, really good, and I want to do Dr. Bijay again. So there is this garbage is needed to be out. Another thing, this head, I was talking about the head. This is the higher center. Whatever the information you are delivering from here, it's going to the lower center, that is the micro level, and your cell is the lowermost part, cells. The DNA gets information from your higher center, what messages you are delivering from here. This information get coded on the DNA, and accordingly, slowly your cell starts to behave. So in the beginning it will behave, but you will not recognize any symptom. But the constant thought process, the constant messaging from the higher center to the lower center will compel to cell to behave it. And once the constant behavioral pattern develop to manifest the problem. Now I'm thinking the just simple process, I need money. I want money. And this is not enough. I want the money for my children also. Okay, you have now. Okay, now what will happen for my grandchildren? Okay, I should earn something more and I should accumulate and collect it. Deposit in the bank, that will be very useful for my grandchildren. Okay. So this is the thought process. Accumulating, collecting. Doesn't matter what the way you are collecting. You don't care. I want this, and I don't mind in which way, in whatever way I have to earn, I will earn. Okay, earning is a good thing, but the way you have earned, you have, from the very beginning, you have chosen a wrong path, imbalanced the wrong path. On that basis, you have earned it. Definitely you have earned it. You have trained your mind to accumulate. The same process and same information has gone to your micro level, on a subtle level, cellular level, your DNA, your genes, they are coded with the information to accumulate. Now what will happen? You will start accumulating fat in your body. The cholesterol is now high. Triglyceride is now high. You have a problem with the glands. Now there are so many cysts, so many fibroids. Where from it is coming? Well, go behind it. Diagnosis is not only to use the modern I'm not against about using the modern diagnostic tools, but I'm thinking I'm going more beyond it. What was the reason to develop this? Okay, I can consider the environmental effect. We are constantly exposed with that. But that comes 25%. If you honestly realize 75%, we are responsible to create a problem for ourselves. Nobody else. Another thing, don't forget it, that the gene mutation. You know that you have some problem and it goes to the children through the genes. Okay, you can identify these genes from the PCR cycler and using the thing, which kind of the genes is responsible for such problem. But there is another gene which is invisible gene. It's not the visible, you cannot see it. At the same time, you are coding your invisible gene which is going along with your soul to your next life. That is called karmic imprint. So, if you put the wheat in the ground, in the field, after 3 months, you can harvest it. This is your cause and action and the result. This is a simple example. If there is something, there will be some cause behind it. And if there is something, there will be some result of that. So, we are responsible for our action and result. Whatever, don't forget, whatever you do, you are responsible to receive the result of your act and action. You cannot misguide to the nature. There is nothing chaos in the nature. Everything is decided. So, if you have put it, wheat, paddy in the field, in 3 months you have the result. You have a fruits. But if you have put it the jackfruit, it will take time. After 5-10 years, the plant and the tree will be mature, and then this jackfruit will be ready to receive it. All of a sudden, you don't know and you become surprised where from this jackfruit is coming. Jackfruit, I'm saying that something wrong comes in your life and you don't know where from it is coming. It's all our own action. So, I'm looking the whole aspect, the diagnostic aspect from the different angle. Why the advanced technology and the researches in the modern area, they have given you some good results. Definitely, the science, you have a mobile now, you can talk to anybody from anywhere. But what is the reason? The whole world is spending $1 million and trillion of dollars money on the health. Even then, neither the number of patients are going down, nor the doctor, nor the hospital, and the colleges, and the medicines. The whole market is flooded with the medical stores. New medicines every day, new diseases are every day. So, I don't see that there is really, yes, surgery, there is a good advancement in the surgery because that is a technology. But even then, health is still, there is a question mark. Are we are really getting some right answer? No, because health is something where is you are, only with this, the divinity punishes us. This is the way to punish us. Okay, well, this is our own action and we are bound to receive the result. So if you think in this way, you will be able to convince your patient and you can really guide him in a much more better way so that he cannot do something wrong in the future which can be, which can lead into the health problem. So this was, something coming to my mind, and I don't know, I have another time or not?
10 minutes.
I have 10 minutes. Okay, fine. So, including questions. Okay, fine. I think now you are enough bored with me. So, if you have any question, you are welcome to ask if something, and I'm really thankful for your patience, that very patiently you have listened me, and I'm sorry if I have said something wrong and if you are not agree with this, but even then this is my way of thinking. Probably some will be not agree with me, this is okay, but because this is the open platform, so we can share our open views.
I have one question, that you told that maybe that is the way of your lecture, or is there any scientific reason? You told that regarding the accumulating the earning the money, you told that through the negative action like that, and which is directed from our brain to the subtle cell of our body and tissues. Mm-hmm. So that also causes the cholesterol?
Well, I have given you one example of the cholesterol because, probably the science, they are in the coming future, when they will not have enough answer, they will be ready to work on this topic and they will think about it. Either I am thinking wrong, or or the people are not thinking in the same way, or the time will come when they will be bound to say this, that this is right. Unfortunately, at the moment, I don't have any scientific data and any clinical trial to prove my words, what I am saying. But as a general human being, just realize it. Whatever I have said, you are a knowledgeable person. Is it not appealing you? If it is not appealing, I am not talking about only especially about the cholesterol and triglyceride. I am talking about the whole accumulation process. Why the one liver is not having a tummy, big tummy and the big fat? Why? He has nothing to accumulate. He is hand to mouth. He is earning to one day and eating the next in the evening. Okay, so this may be the if you start thinking. So it's a sedentary life. Sedentary life, accumulation is related with the definitely with the material thing, with the money. And money plays and the material thing plays a very, very important role, especially in your health field. Because as before being a doctor, just you feel that you are a doctor. Before feeling this doctor, feel that you have to become a really good human being. If you are not a good human being, you cannot be a doctor. First thing, Ayurveda says that the doctor who has the huge knowledge of the classics and the good and the sound knowledge of herbs and the medicines, but if the doctor has no caliber to enter into the body of a patient, he cannot be a good healer. For that stage, we all as a doctor should have that kind of the approach, how to become a really first good human being with a good heart and with a good mind. Then after, we as a doctor can really heal the patient. Treating and healing is the two things.
Afternoon. Now I have some knowledge about yoga, like cleaning, like Shatkarma. So what is the connection between Ayurvedic Panchkarma and the yogic?
Well,
and second question, there are many toxins that accumulation in the body, and also there are also accumulation toxins in our mental level, emotional level, and also spiritual level toxins. So what can we do with those different toxin accumulation with this 5 Panchkarma? So there are specific that remedies for specific kind of toxins related with physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. So it would be very helpful if you can give a little more explanation.
Yeah, it's a wonderful question. Well, it's a really a very good question that should be dealt. As I said, that the Panchkarma there are the two purposes of the Panchkarma. One is those people who are healthy, that is really needed to maintain their health first. Another second category, those who are sick, that disease should be treated and should be cured. So the Panchkarma solves the both purposes. The one thing, the patient and the person is not having any health issues, but it doesn't matter that he is not having a toxins. Toxins should be eliminated from the body time to time. And the Panchkarma is one of the technique. In the Panchkarma, it's not only the Panchkarma. You must have included and accept other disciplines. Although I consider that is the part of the Panchkarma, that is the part of Ayurveda. The spiritual aspect, meditational practices, yagya, that is the fire ceremony, yogic techniques, These all are the part of the Ayurveda, and that all should be applied in one time intensively if you want to really eliminate the toxins from the body. So at the same time, go through the process of Panchkarma. You should definitely make, because the yoga means, if you define the yoga means joda, it's joining together. To whom you are going to join? Yoga means, the joining means, you are going to join with the higher self. The overall purpose is to join with the higher self. And the yoga is a technique. It's not only the asanas. Asanas is a part of the yoga. But the yoga means that's a much more higher level to connect with the higher self. And without having that approach, probably what you were said, the emotional toxins and so many other things, you have to apply like in a multidisciplinary actions, in a multi-directional approach. Otherwise, you can eliminate some physical toxins, but the mental toxins not. For the mental toxins, definitely at the good counseling, good environment. For example, the Sarnath, here, your center, is the best place, best place for elimination of toxins at different physical level, emotional level, and spiritual is, I will say, the spiritual miseries, that is not the toxins, but definitely. So everything you have, all the good environment and infrastructure you have, and if you proceed in that field, you will be one of the best place in all over the India and in the world. This is the appropriate place. Thank you to everybody for listening me so much patiently, and forgive me if I have said something wrong. Okay.
Thank you, Dr. Vijay ji. Now I request Dr. R.K. Upadhyay ji, the Registrar of the University, to offer the certificates to the expert. Thank you.